Pedal, kill it.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. Hope you guys are doing well. We are well. My wife, my two big sons are doing well. It's been a busy past couple of weeks because of the arrival of Zane, but we're all well and they're healthy, and so yeah, that's the most important thing. Today I'll be talking about a topic, as you've probably already read in the title. The topic is investment, but specifically investing in cryptocurrency, or crypto, as I would call it from now on. So whenever I say crypto, I'm referring to cryptocurrency. So first of all, let's talk about investment. What is investment? An investment is a form of asset that brings in gains or appreciates. So whatever you have that brings in more than it takes away, whatever you have that produces more income than it takes expenses, is an investment. And now more than ever, the topic of investment is becoming a huge topic, especially for those that are aiming towards some kind of financial freedom, considering that you cannot get that from just your 9 to 5 jobs. Not everybody is interested in that, but for those that are interested in eventually being able to do what you love to do and have the resources to do them, like being financially free to an extent or to a degree, then the topic of investment is very important, because in the spectrum of wealth we have three branches, as I would say. You have the income earners, you have the business owners, and then you have the investors. Now the investors are, should I say, at the top of the food chain when it comes to wealth. One of the main reasons is taxes. You pay more income tax as an employee than a business owner does. Funny, they earn more than you, but you pay more tax because you're paying income tax. And for them, they also earn from their business. I mean, business owners are also employees of their business, but there are a lot of things that they could deduct from taxes that you don't have the freedom to do. Now, an investor does not pay income tax. They pay capital gain tax, which means that they only pay tax on the profit of the investment. And so if they reinvest the profit, then they can delay paying taxes. So you can see, I'm sure you've heard about investors like Donald Trump being accused of not paying taxes, and so there are loopholes when it comes to investing. And sometimes investors also receive some kind of incentives or special treatment by most tax systems because they create different avenues to generate wealth in the community, which is also good for the community, for the city, for the state, and so they get incentives. So if your goal is to experience some kind of financial freedom where you don't have to always work for someone or always have to depend from paycheck to paycheck, then investing is a good way to start planning, for that future. Anybody can be an income earner. Not everyone can be a business owner because there are a lot of paperwork and a lot of mental work that goes into that, and not everybody is best suited for that. But everyone can be an investor. And so it doesn't matter how you start, it doesn't matter what field you invest in, as long as you've done your research about that field and you feel like the field stands a chance of multiplying whatever you invest into it in a long run, then you should go for it. Some people invest in real estate. Some invest in agriculture. Some invest in startup companies, like different forms of investments. Some invest in stocks. And today I was talking about investing in crypto. I also find investing in real estate very fascinating, and it's a field that I'm gradually trying to get into. But the field that I've been into now for a while is investing in crypto. And so let's talk about cryptocurrency. What is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is a digital asset that can be used online to exchange for goods and services. Sounds like money, but unlike money, the value of cryptocurrency is determined by the demand of it and not by the government that is issuing it, like it's the case with money. And a lot of people also trust crypto more because of the security in how it is being mined or created and the system around it. The blockchain system, which basically is referring to a bunch of computers connecting together and working on the crypto or trading the crypto. And so it has been like crypto has been around now for a while. It started with Bitcoin. I don't know if there are other cryptos before Bitcoin, but Bitcoin was the big one. Started, I mean, Bitcoin was close to nothing or cost nothing when it started, and now the last time I checked, Bitcoin was actually over $50,000 last time I checked, and it's crazy. Of course, the value fluctuates. It goes up, it goes down, and that is the danger or the risk with crypto, because since the value is determined by demand, it can plummet when demand goes down, and it can also skyrocket or shoot when the demand goes high. People actually use this tactic to benefit from crypto, so they buy crypto when it plummets, when it's low, and sell it when it skyrockets, like when it actually appreciates. And so that is a tactic that most people have actually used for them, and they make a lot of money from it. And I do that also. I trade what do you call it regularly. I try to sell when it's a bit low, and I try to buy when it's a bit low and sell when it goes up. And the danger is that sometimes you you buy when it's low and it doesn't really go up for a while, or you sell when it's high, waiting for it to plummet so you can buy when it's low, but it never plummets. And if then you know, okay, I think I made a mistake or I've lost some money. So there is a tendency or there is a risk to it. There are people who invest into cryptocurrency on a long run. They don't trade on a day-to-day basis. For example, my younger brother, my kid brother, actually went into crypto way earlier than I did. Invested. He bought Ethereum. Ethereum is the name of a cryptocurrency. For those of you that don't know, he bought Bitcoin and Ethereum. He bought Ethereum when Ethereum was I think around $200, and now Ethereum is worth over $3,000. Yep. And he bought Bitcoin a while ago, and so right now he doesn't have a full Bitcoin, but he has close to a Bitcoin, and it's worth close to $40,000. He's a young chap, but already has so much money in crypto, because he started way earlier than me. So actually he was one of my motivation, my challenge to get into crypto and begin to invest gradually into it. And today I'd like to talk about some of the misconceptions about cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is not a get-rich-quick scheme. For those that try to use it as that, end up losing a lot of money or getting frustrated because it doesn't work the way they planned for it to work. Cryptocurrency is very volatile, which means that it easily rises and easily drops. But there are some cryptocurrencies that have proven to always rise. Even when they drop for a period of time, they always come back and actually keep rising. And those cryptocurrencies include Bitcoin, Ethereum, and one of the newer ones, Binance Coin. And I'll explain to you what Binance Coin is in a bit. So these cryptocurrencies, among other cryptocurrencies, have proven to be a bit solid, more solid than others. They drop, of course, but after a while they rise again, and they appreciate so much that over time you end up making way more money than you invested. Most governments are very skeptical about this because of that main reason, that the value just goes up and down and cannot be regulated like money can be to an extent. And so, but the funny thing is, some countries are beginning to accept cryptocurrency payments. We were in Switzerland, and we saw I recorded a video of it. We saw in a mall, we saw a payment system where they were accepting Bitcoin and I think Ethereum. I'm gonna play it now, so you see what I'm talking about.
Check this out, guys. They have the crypto service. This is so cool. We're in a mall right now.
So yeah, a lot of systems or a lot of countries are beginning to accept this form of payment because they are now realizing that crypto has come to stay. You know, how long it's gonna stay, we don't know, but right now it is staying. And so I'm just here to give my opinion and to encourage those of you that are thinking about getting into it to get into it. And you don't have to break the bank to get into investing in crypto. Remember what I said, not everybody can be a business owner, but everybody can invest. You don't have to have 40,000 or 50,000 to buy Bitcoin. You don't have to have 3,000 or over 3,000 to buy Ethereum. You can buy the bit according to your capacity or ability. One Bitcoin is worth, like I said, over $50,000, okay? But you can buy a fraction of a Bitcoin, okay? You don't have to buy one Bitcoin. You can buy 0.5, you can buy 0.1, you can buy 0.02. You can buy a fraction of a Bitcoin. So instead of paying 50,000 or saying, I'm just gonna wait until I have 50,000, because the longer you wait, the more the price goes up and you probably will not have the money to buy a Bitcoin. But the best way to start is to say, okay, right now I'm an income earner, and so I want to invest every month $50 in whatever currency you have, or whatever currency you're trading or exchanging with. $50 here, $100 here, $200 here. I would advise not to invest a money that you can't allow stay for a while, or you're not able to, or you can't lose. Invest something that in case it plummets and does not recover, you can still live your life. Do not invest your rent or borrow a lot of money and invest just because you wanna make profit. It could work for you, but it could also go sideways, and that'll be bad for you. Like trading cryptocurrency is not for the faint-hearted, and if you put all your stuff into cryptocurrency, you probably would have a heart attack when it plummets or when it just begins to fluctuate. Yeah, it's not fun to watch. Eventually it pays out over a period of time, but I would recommend, like I said, not to put in money that you cannot afford to lose. Okay, and you don't have to wait till you have 1,000 or 2,000 and so on. You can start with a little money that you have and begin to invest or buy crypto gradually and gradually and gradually. You can be like a regular trader where you sell when it's high and buy when it's low, or you can just leave it there for it to just fluctuate and just keep going low and keep coming up and keep going low and keep coming up, and you say, okay, in the next 10 years I'm not going to touch it, and then I'm going to withdraw my money plus profit after 10 years. So whichever path you take, the most important thing is that you invest into it, and not wait. Just do it. And one of the platform where the main platform where I trade Bitcoin is called Binance. Actually, Binance is the number one, the leading trading platform for cryptocurrency. And so I use Binance, and I mentioned the cryptocurrency before called Binance Coin, and Binance Coin belongs to Binance. And so I also trade, in Binance Coin. And for those of you that are willing to or interested in getting into crypto gradually, or let's say you're still skeptical, you don't want to get into it yet, the least you can do is to go on Binance and create an account. It's free of charge. Just make an account. And when you're ready to invest or trade, you can begin to invest gradually. I have a referral link in the description below. And yeah, you can use that to support this channel. You can use that link and create an account for yourself. And yeah, and just invest as much as you can afford to when you can, in the line of investing only what you can afford. I actually have a friend of mine. He actually was one of those who motivated me into investing into cryptocurrency. He did it also in a very extreme way. He actually took a loan from the bank, quite a huge sum of money to invest into cryptocurrency. And so with the loan comes monthly payments, and he bought like different machines to trade, cryptocurrency, and you have to pay, the light bill, everything. Like there are bills to pay when you have that kind of system running constantly. And so he was banking on the fact that that cryptocurrency would, or Bitcoin would, just keep going up and keep going up. I mean, it would go down for a bit, but get up again very fast. But that didn't happen for him. Sadly, he invested in crypto and then it plummeted. Like Bitcoin plummeted, and it stayed below. It stayed under for a long time. But his bills still had to be paid. He couldn't just, just let it go, or just let it lay there. And so sadly, he had to sell his cryptocurrency. Let's just say his Bitcoin, while the value was still very low. And so he lost a lot of money. He paid some part of the money back to the bank, but up till now he's still paying off the debt that the loan he took from the bank. So I would recommend not to do something as crazy as borrowing a huge sum of money or using important savings to invest into cryptocurrency, because unless you're willing to leave it there for a long period of time, 5-10 years, and you have you can still live without the money for that period of time, then you can go ahead. But if it's money that you need on a day-to-day basis, I would not advise you do that. Just bide what you can chew, invest what you can afford, and then let it go, or let it grow from there. To find out more information about how to trade, how to buy and sell crypto, or how to invest in crypto in general, there are a lot of resources out there on YouTube, Google, free resources that would show you some tips and tricks on how to get started, or how to get into the trading of crypto. But for some of you who would like to have a hands-on coach, because you want to avoid making some of the mistakes that we made in the beginning, you like to have someone that will just show you the ropes one-on-one, have a session with someone that would show you when to buy, when to sell, how to sell and how to buy, what cryptocurrencies to invest in a certain period of time, how to not be greedy, and how to observe the market. If that is something that you would like to learn from a coach one-on-one, then we could arrange a session, a consultation session with me. And that would cost you 100 euros or 50,000 naira if you live in Nigeria. And it's going to be an hour, and I'll be showing you, based on my experience so far, how to trade and so on. And I'll be answering some questions that you have on a one-on-one basis. I believe in giving value. I also believe in charging for the value that I give, so you can appreciate what you're getting. But like I said, there are tons of free resources out there. But if you feel like you want a personal coach for the beginning, then you can send me an email and let's talk about how we can schedule a session, for you. The earlier the better, because the more requests I get. For those, of course, it's first come, first serve. If you send a request later, you get a later appointment. If you're not in a hurry, then that's fine. But if you like to have an appointment as soon as possible, then you probably want to write me as soon as possible. But whichever way you take or whichever route you take, whether you write me or you learn on YouTube or Google, the most important thing is that you start investing. Whether it's cryptocurrency or real estate, whatever it is, no matter how little the money is, you can begin to invest the little money that you have, because in the end, it will pay off. And the seeds of investment that you're sowing today will benefit you in the future. Not just you, but people around you, your family. And it's almost like coming to a point where your money begins to work for you, where you don't have to work for money all the time. Because believe it or not, you cannot always be an employee. At some point, you have to retire, and pension nowadays sucks. And even as a business owner, at some point, you would have to hand over the business to somebody else, because you can't always run a business, but you can always invest. No matter how old you are, you can get so old, whatever. No matter how old you are, you can still be invested. Thanks for watching the video. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comment section, and I will try to answer as much questions as I can. Yeah, I think that's the end of today's video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful week, and yeah, see you guys again soon. Bye.
Video, kill it.